Getting rocked is one of the worst things that can happen while meme coin trading. And we all know that meme coin trading is very risky and sometimes these things happen. But like, look at this, for example. This one went from $2.5 million in market cap all the way down to now 18,000. And if you are a fan of mine, if you watch my content, if you are a member of the Investors Boardroom, I don't want any of you guys to fall for a rug pull. I don't want any of you to get rug pulled. Because look at this, right? This guy got rugged. I'm still holding my back. He's down minus 93%. If you put $1,000 in, you're left with $70. That is crazy. This one too, he lost 2K. That is how bad these rug pulls are. But I am going to talk about this tool because this tool is really good. It's called GMGN. The link to it will be in the description. But I'm going to show you how you can use this one in order to detect it beforehand so it does not happen to you. So here we see a new pool that has opened up, and this might be a rug pull because look what we are having right here. Oh, it's changing as we talk about it. So the liquidity is burned, which is good. The second thing is it has the blacklist function, which means that if you buy this token, they will be able to blacklist your wallet and you will not be able to sell this token or transfer this token to another wallet. So basically your investment will be gone like that. What we are also looking at is the mint authority, which is not disabled. So this means that the owner can mint infinite amount of tokens and just dump on you. Even if the dev doesn't have any tokens right now, he can just mint 1 billion tokens and sell it on the market, and this one would instantly go to zero and he would cash out all the money from the liquidity pool. What's something else to look at is the snipers. Here we can see all the snipers and what they are doing. So we see that a lot of the snipers are still holding. They have not sold yet. Ideally, this should be all red, but like empty red circles. So they should have sold everything. Then something else to look at is the top 10 holders. And the top 10 holders, it should be ideally below 15%. So now the top 10 holders, they own the majority of the supply, 30% of the supply. If they start selling, the token will crash to zero. I would avoid this token. Asian scam. It's even in the name. This one is very likely to be a rug pull as well. Because what we see here is that the top 10 holders, they own 72% of the supply. I avoid all tokens that have that much because they can literally tank the price to zero. And the liquidity is not burned, so they can just remove liquidity whenever they want. Now, this one looks interesting because what we are seeing right here is the dev has sold already. And there is a community takeover. This is one of the things that I look for when I am trading meme coins, is making sure the dev has sold and there is a community takeover. Obviously, there are some more things that I look at before I buy a meme coin. I have already made a video about that and I will make it pop up. But here we see that the market cap is 189,000. It's not zero, so it's good. It has 500 holders, more than 3,000 transactions. The volume is getting close to 1 million. The dev has sold. The top 10 holders is below 20%, which is pretty good. So we are going to look into that. I forgot to show you this one. This is a CTO, a community takeover. Let's go to show trades. Dev buy, dev sold. And here we see it hit radium, it pumped. And then it had its post-radium dump, and then it had a reversal. So buying a reversal is usually a good thing if it is a good meme. Again, I already made videos about that. I'm not endorsing this meme coin. I'm not endorsing any meme coin in this video. Make sure to do your own research before trading meme coins because they are very risky. And this one can still fail. It can still go to zero even if everything checks out. What else do I look for? Let me open the snipers. And this is really good. This is what you want to see. Most of the snipers are out. They already sold, like sell all, sell all, sell all, sell all. There are a few who are still holding and one who bought more. And then there are a lot of them who sold a part. So this is really good. This is what you should look at. Then what I also look at is I go into the holder section and I go check who are the holders. Do they have a lot of money? Do they not have a lot of money? Or are there similarities in these holders? And what we see here is that the holders, they are very rich. So they have a lot of Solana in their wallets. And we can see what are they doing. He bought, he sold a bit, he bought. Same here. He bought pretty high actually. This one too. Buy. They buy and they hold and they have a lot of money too. So this is something you should look into, right? And this guy, he bought and he sold a bit. Why did he sell? I'm not too sure why. But yeah, this is something you should look at, right? And one more thing you should look at is the bubble maps. And it's pretty good looking to me, this bubble map. The only thing that I don't like seeing is these things. What does this mean? It means that one of these wallets, he bought a large amount of the supply and he distributed to another wallet in order to not show that he owns this large proportion of the token. So you can see in the holders, it says, oh, he only owns 1.69%, 1.68%, but in total it's 3.38%. So I would take a look at this one and I would put notifications for a wallet like this to see if he starts selling, I would get out. And I would do the same here with the ones who own a lot of the supply. I would set notifications for these ones. And when they start selling, I would just get out, honestly. And if you want to know how to set up alerts for when the developer is selling or when a big holder is selling, I have created a tutorial for that inside of the Investors Boardroom. The link to the Investors Boardroom is in the description. And I try to post new lessons regularly. I try to be active inside of the Investors Boardroom almost every single day. But what I want to show you is this. This is an example of where the holders do not check out. Because everything else checked out on GMGN, everything looked normal, right? Bubble maps look normal, everything looked normal. But when I looked at the holders, I saw something weird. And that is that every holder had the same amount of Solana. So this is a weird pattern that I did not trust. And this prevented me from getting rocked because this was a rock pool at the end. That's one more thing that I want to show you with a different tool, and that is on the Bullx Pump Vision. And they have this tool like the insiders. GMGN also has this tool, but it is not as good as this one. It is way better on Bullx. So make sure to compare both of them, because here is an example of a likely rock pool, because more than 50% of the supply is held by insiders, which means that eventually they will sell and they will dump on you. And we can see it's already going down. They are already selling. Let me look at the chart. Yeah, see, they are already selling. And here is an update on that token, and it went to 0, just like I predicted. Here is an example of the insiders holding where it is working out really well on GMGN. When you see this stuff, you need to stay away. This one's at $200,000 market cap, this one 450,000 market cap. These are going to rog. And by the way, inside of the Investors Boardroom, we have been talking about this tool for months. We have been using this tool since April 27th. And if you want to gain access to stuff like this early, you should join the Investors Boardroom. And here is an example of an interaction I had with one of the members of the Investors Boardroom, where he asked me for help and I helped him out. And he said, I love the community here, guys. You are the people I want to stick around. Preventing getting rocked is not the only thing that I teach. I also teach people how to use on-chain analysis in order to track meme coin insiders so you can buy the next token before they start pushing it on Twitter massively with the backing of meme coin influencers and KOLs. I already made a video about that. You should watch it over here. It's a really good video and I promise you it is a good way to make money with memes. Now that was it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I see you in the next one.